everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Chloe versus the World. And I'm so happy to bring you a Valentine's special. All Galentines, up to you. Valentine should just be a day where everyone just loves themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's wake up and do everything that we want to do that's really, really nice. I do that a lot of the time, you know? Like on Friday, I was like, I'm not drinking, so I'm training for the marathon. And I thought, Chloe, you love going out with your friends. Go out. So I did. I actually went to this really good Mexican place. It was called El Pastor. It was in Soho. So if you're looking for a good Mexican place, go there. It was actually banging. So I love a taco meat. Absolutely love it. So I went there and then I just had a great old time. I had a little boogie woogie, which my friends then posted on their story. And then I thought it was really cool to reshare it. And then when I watched it in the morning, when I woke up at like 11:30, it actually gave me the ick of myself. Like, I actually thought I was so cool, like shaking ass. I have no bun to shake, and I reposted it on my story, and I couldn't delete it because so many of you had seen it. So I had to double down on my little Toshiba, just wobbling. It wasn't even wobbling. It was just like moving. It wasn't even moving. What word could it be? So anyways, I did that. That was really good. Do you know what I was thinking when I was driving? See, like ADHD really bad today. I was thinking I would suit a BBL, and like, you know, it's 2025. They're probably quite good now. I was thinking about getting a BBL on my drive here. Like, imagine me now and I'm like running, but then like a really nice bum. I'm debating it. And I'm debating getting a tattoo. I don't know what yet, but I feel like I should get one. Have you guys got tattoos? You do? Erin, what have you got? Oh, you've got loads. Oh, you have loads. Is that Chinese writing? It's fucking cool. So I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. So I think this year I'm going to do it. And also, I might bring the bob back, like the short hair. My hair's obviously, I'm bald without extensions. I look like fucking Rod Stewart. And like, I need my hair to grow. Anyways, whatever. So that's kind of what I've been up to, what I've been thinking. And guess what? Because it's Valentine's, have I got plans? I do. Ha ha ha. I've got Valentine's plans. I'm not going to tell you what they are, because I'm a mysterious girl. Valentine's is not just about loving those around you, your relationships, situationships, whatever you want to call it. I vote and I stand by, and I say this every year. Valentine's is all about loving yourself, okay? Not even Valentine, like we're going to do Valentine's, yeah, fine. But then also guess what happens next? April, May, June, July, aka the seasons where us girlies are outside. We're in shorts, we're in skirts in 16-degree weather, and it's amazing. I know all of you are thinking, oh my God, when am I timing my everything shower? I don't need to time it. I don't need to time it because I've been lasered. Confidence comes from within, and that is why today's sponsor is Laser Clinics UK. They're on a global scale, okay? And I am a Laser Clinics UK girly. I'm so free, and I can wear any little bikini that I want. Not only are they the winners of the Safety in Beauty Awards for the best clinic chain in 2022 and 2023, but they've also got a huge, massive, incredible offer for you guys. So stay tuned to see how you get 50% off. They are trained professionals. They have market leading technology and devices. Like, when I say top of the range, bougie lifestyle, Laser Clinics UK is the best of the best. Also, it's suitable for all skin tones. It's virtually painless and it's effective. If you are a girly pop on a budget, treatments start from £10. I already know you know that you don't put laser and £10 together. Well, you do now with Laser Clinics UK. You can get your little underarms done for a bargain, mate. It's a one-stop shop. So basically, we can go get laser and then we get microneedling, which I actually swear by. Millie does too. Like, we love it. You can get LED therapy. You could get 50% off laser hair removal and beauty treatments at Laser Clinics UK. It's beyond simple. Just go online. You can book online. You can find your nearest clinic and purchase treatments online at laserclinics.co.uk. And I've got a little code for you. Happy Valentine's. All you need to do is apply Chloe, CHLOE 50. So that's CHLOE 50 at checkout. That is half price. Laser hair removal and beauty treatments. Do not ever say, I do not treat the girly pops. And seeming as it's our Valentine's special, we thought it's only right. We've got one of the UK's hottest topics the girl that everyone wants to go on a date with. We've got Chian Reynolds. Welcome. Oh my God. Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's. Galentines.
It's Galentine's this year. Yeah, it is. Have you ever had like a really good Valentine's?
I mean, I always make a good Valentine's.
Yeah. Oh, you're a lover girl.
I am like the biggest lover girl.
Okay.
What about you?
No.
Oh, what? Okay, we need to make this a good Galentine's then.
Yeah, we do. What's like the nicest Valentine's you've ever had?
Oh, I'm trying to think of what guys have done for me.
Damn, plural. I'm really
that's
out
crazy.
here.
I mean, as in, to be fair, I feel like, what did I do last? That's crazy.
It's been a year.
Oh my God.
And it's every year.
I think I did. I can't remember.
Don't worry about it.
I know, yeah. Oh my God.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, nothing.
If
nothing.
you could, fuck. Well, me too. What did I do? Probably went out, to be honest. If you could have like your dream Valentine's, what would you like someone to do for you?
Okay, mine is so cheesy. And
No,
it's like,
I love cheese, man.
I'm a proper, like, well, it's cold this time of year, so it probably won't be that nice. But I like a sunset.
Okay.
I love something thoughtful, like a cute blanket, something with a nice view, with like the little candles.
Or like
everywhere.
intimate.
Yeah, like I'm a proper like romantic babe. So it's just kind of like good conversation, have a little drink, and just vibe and chill with good chat.
I love that.
Yeah,
have you got good? You have got good chat.
Oh God, I don't stop talking.
I love it. I feel like I overthink conversations with boys, and then just say like mad stuff, which we won't get into just yet. But for those people who don't know, I'm sure all of our listeners, like with the girls and the gays and everyone in between, they'll know who you are. But how have you come to be where you are? Because you're big Cheyenne.
Thank you. I love that.
Yeah.
The compliments. To be honest with you, in short, I'll give you like a backstory.
Yeah, do.
It's long, not a trauma dump, but
we love trauma dumps.
So basically, I come from a really chaotic background, very dysfunctional, and like in my mum's house, I've grown up 4 sisters.
Okay.
So it was just like very female dominated.
You're the oldest.
I'm actually a twin, and I'm the middle.
Are you a twin?
Yes.
Oh my God, cool. Are you identical?
No, do you know what's really weird? Me and my older sister look more like twins than me and my twin.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I come from like dysfunction, but it sounds really silly. When you grow up in like a dysfunctional upbringing, you have like that main character syndrome where you want to be someone.
Yeah.
Like you have this. So in my head, I was like, right, I'm going to make something for myself kind of thing. And then I was homeless. So I've been homeless. When you grow up with like a very...
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
babe.
yeah, so very chaotic upbringing.
Yeah.
Been homeless, all of that. And
Wow, that's inspiring.
Thank you.
Wow.
So when I was actually living in the hostel,
Yeah.
1 year, I was always known when I was like going out or hanging out to be like a very opinionated like female. I'd always have something to say.
Things we love to hear.
Yeah. And then I think after that I got my home, and then obviously that's when I started like socializing and going out, and then that's when I was like, lockdown happened. So I was like, I need to make a name for myself. And that's literally just how it started. I thought, what's a way to make money? And this is when I knew like content was a thing. And I just thought I should just date men and just challenge them. And I was like, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to make a job out of it.
I love it.
And then it actually just blew up really, really quick. And I think because lockdown, it was such a blessing because it was the right time to put content out, and we just blew really, really quick. And we had really great guests, I think.
Who was your first date?
The first episode was with a comedian called Chris Savage. Big up Chris. Then the second episode was with Expressions. And that went viral.
Yeah.
For your second episode on something new.
Amazing.
Crazy. I had like these big American YouTubers reacting to it. And I remember my phone just was like popping. And I was like, what?
Wow.
Like,
what a good feeling.
So yeah, it's been a crazy few years, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And it's humbling at the same time because the highs and the lows. So
I know. That's like, so you're a proper grafter then.
oh yeah, like and as well, so the restaurant, so I told the story so backwards, but basically the restaurant that we film in,
Yeah.
that's when I was homeless. I remember I just walked through like the forest, like in Essex. If you know Essex, you know it's for the forest. I remember because I didn't drive at the time, and I
You're
was
an
like,
Essex girl.
I'm not leaving this venue unless you give me a job. And then at the time, so they gave me a job just doing the front of house. Then obviously I worked my way up in my relationship with the restaurant, and then obviously 3 years later when I started the show, I was like, can I use the restaurant? And they were like, of course. So it's like
full
everything.
circle
Yeah.
moment.
So everything has been so personal to like my creative journey on like achieving like the show, the success and everything like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, I did have politics with the old platform that, you know, we built. We got it very successful. We got like, on that alone, it was like 100 million views. But now
100 million views.
just one episode alone, which was the Andrew Tate one, got like 22 million. So
Chian, what the fuck? That's like
yeah,
bigger than rappers' music videos.
it is crazy.
What on earth?
Yeah. So now I'm
100 million views.
independent.
You're independent.
independent.
Okay, Snapchat.
Good.
That's amazing. Okay, cool. Who would be your? So you've maybe let's go back to who you have dated previously. You mentioned Andrew Tate. What the fuck? How was that?
Yeah. Do you know what? It's really funny because it's so many mixed views about him.
Yeah.
Like I know from my experience, an encounter with him was pleasant.
Really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's kind of with all this clickbait, like he really understands how to troll.
Right.
So that's kind of like, even when like we were getting on and I was like, and then just before, because we do like this little pre-after interview, like your real thoughts.
Yeah.
So I'm having a laugh and I was like, oh, by the way, like when you go, I'm about to slag you off.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, no, I would be disappointed if you even say anything nice. So he totally gets the whole controversial.
Like quite smart about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
You've had Bobby Shmurda.
Oh my God. He is like ADHD like times a million.
Really?
Like even when we're filming, I'm just like, you know, when someone's so like overpowering, you're just like, I'm stunned, and I never get stunned.
Stunned.
Like I am stunned.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And then it's
Shit.
yeah.
Who else? Who's been your favourite person?
Do you know what? I feel like for me, what seemed like a big deal was Akademiks.
We were literally talking about this before you came. That's fucking big. That's huge.
So for me, that was like a big deal. And I recently had an artist called Millie's on. And do you know what? It's a big deal for me in the sense of when you get people from America that are like, you know, like we really rate your thing. They actually like request for me. I'm like, what? You're asking to come on my show?
Right, and that's a flex. Oh my God.
So it's a very like humbling experience when you're just like this, like these legends and they're like asking for me. It's like, what?
Hey, Akademiks is literally obsessed with you.
I love it. If only.
He's literally obsessed with you.
No, he's brilliant. He really is.
Have you had any that like haven't gone out or have kind of not gone to plan?
Oh my God, yeah. Like,
Really?
No, but I had an issue. So we sadly lost like 3 episodes.
Oh no. But you're independent now, you can get them back.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
My production team, no, you know who you are.
Okay.
He lost the episode, sadly. But to be honest with you, the episodes that I've had, one was with one of the UK's boxers.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good episode, but I think as well, where I was just going independent, I was trying to work out what kind of vibe I wanted to go with, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
Politics with the old platform, trying to
hear it.
do me over, so I didn't want to make it too similar.
I know, when it comes to IPs and that, what the fuck?
Listen, anyone watching this, and you've got an idea and you don't have the funds to do anything right now, do a recorded delivery, write your idea, do a recorded delivery to yourself and send it to yourself and do not open it, okay? Don't get screwed over like I did.
And there's golden advice there.
Yeah.
And then if you can, trademark the living shit out of it.
Everything.
Yeah. If not, we'll see you in fucking court.
Yeah.
Stunning. Who would be your dream date? Someone from the UK and someone from America. And then if there's anyone else you would go on like to see.
This is a hard one, you know.
There's so many dates.
And Joe, it is. I want to say it out loud, but I just feel like the other production company will pay that person. So, yeah, trust me.
Do you know,
they
we'll
mean
bleep
business.
and they can guess.
I like that. I'd say probably, who is actually entertaining?
I think 50 Cent would be a good date for you.
He actually, do you know what it is? I love his pettiness.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't be with a man like that, but his pettiness,
Do you know when
entertainment.
he bought all the... But this is my fear about going on tour, and it's actually 50 Cent's fault that we've not toured yet. It's because, do you know, he bought all the front seats to... Is it Ja Rule's tour? Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. The level of pettiness.
Yeah. It's inspiring, but scary as well.
I hear
50
it.
Cent. Right. Who? Who?
I would say in the UK, I'm trying to think who I actually am entertained by. Let me think.
Who is fun? Is it just strictly like music or like entertainment, just like in the industry?
Anyone, to be honest with you, that's like, I don't know.
I think I think one, I don't know if they'd be entertaining, but maybe Central C. But he's got good chat.
Has he?
I mean, I've never met him, but like things I've seen online. I watched his live with DJ AG the other day, and I was like, oh, he's like a lovely, happy, bouncy person.
Nice.
Did you see?
Yeah, maybe we'll try and be like, listen, I've got to get bigger now because I'm slowly growing.
Quite big, yeah.
He's unreachable.
I'm sure someone in this room knows
someone
knows him.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Put me on.
Yeah. And then what about like, do you do women on there? Would you go on dates with women?
Do you know what? I was debating doing it.
Yeah.
Because I was going to do a whole like female series.
That would be cool.
But then I just thought it's very difficult because it's like when you know a formula and you know it works, it's hard to suddenly switch it up.
Yeah.
Especially like the idea of the show is being able to like challenge men. And a lot of people, when they come up to me, like, I love your stuff. I love the way that you put men in the hot seat. So like, I think men like watching men under pressure.
Yeah.
So I think it might not have the same feeling or vibe to it, but I'd love to do it for sure. But I think where I'm still independent and it's like still early stages, I don't think I could just drop that. Yeah.
No, I hear it. Have you ever, I love your interviews, and like you seem so ballsy because the questions you're asking, like everyone wants to ask men these questions. Have you ever had a question and you were like really nervous to say it?
Do you know what? I think when I was first starting out, because if you watch the videos from like 4 years ago, they were crazy. Like, I'm asking the guys the first time, I'm like, how big is your dick?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have evolved now.
Even I really vividly remember the Castillo one, and like I was just watching like both of you are insane.
Yeah.
Both of you are insane. Like, oh my gosh.
The Castillo one was one of my favourite episodes.
Was it?
I didn't know who he was until obviously I met him.
Yeah.
So I just didn't. So when he acts, in the show, when we actually meet for the first, that's actually us meeting for the first time.
Oh, okay,
like,
so
we
you
don't meet them before. We don't even say hello before. So I remember this guy just talks up with these gold teeth and this red tracksuit and his long hair. My first thought was, you look like my dad. My dad in his heyday. So I was like, what? And then the second thought was like he was like, yeah, like, and it was just funny because he just spoke so much, but I didn't know whether it was like real or not. So I was like,
no, that I lived with him. It blows your mind, but yeah.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, Castillo is actually one of my favorite people in this industry. He'll probably be like, I don't even like you, Chian. But
he hates me. Don't worry about it. He's so sweet. And also he's a good storyteller.
Oh, he's so good.
Yeah.
Like, not like me telling you my story and I was so backwards saying in my life journey. Like, I need to learn.
Babe, to be honest, we have to be good at telling stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, sorry, I just got sidetracked with that whole thing. What's the most awkward moment do you think you've had?
Oh, do you know what? It's like everything was season 1. So it was David Bummy, actually. What
did you say? And he was like, oh, where'd you stand on women's equality? And he went, what? I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, no, but like the edit that they made it a really good episode. It was like, because he turned up hungover and he just was so like, I think when the cameras were on it was just really like awkward. But then off camera, he's fine, busting jokes. I was like, why did you do this on the camera?
What's going on? Yeah.
And it was kind of like, if you actually watch it back where I'm really grilling him, but I was actually frustrated. So I'm like, so it made it a better episode.
Yeah.
The way they clipped it, it was like, yeah, I'm really like going in for it. So it kind of made it. And then I think that episode changed the whole narrative of the show. I personally believe that is what made like grilling at the time. Now come correct. Grilling.
Now it's
grilling.
come correct. Thank you very much.
Because I think men watched that formula and they saw it. And that's how me battling like the whole red pill community became a thing. It then became like, I'm always going to challenge men. So yeah.
You found it's so honestly, it's bloody genius.
Thank you.
And also the fact that I think I'm not a man, I don't know if anyone knew that, but as a male watching another man get grilled by you, they'll be like, no, I can do it better. And then they're like, let me go.
Yeah, when I'm out, I get all the time, grill me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. But in real life, I'm actually quite soft.
No, you're babe. Like you on the clips where you're like, what do you think? I'm like, oh, it's so good.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. Is there any, like when you're on dates with these men and you're grilling them, has anyone like really surprised you?
Yeah, do you know what it was? I think there was one episode where I got like really drunk.
Welcome to the party.
And it was like, So you remember, and it was like champagne, so the bubbles were getting to me.
I love it.
And I think it was like an episode with notes. So I'm just like, this man is finessing me. He ended up getting the
He
high
is
score.
a smooth guy.
Yeah, he is so smooth. And then I think it's like, got so smashed. I've taken a picture with him, but because I'm a bit drunk, so I think he's like touched me and he's like undercut my boob. But because I'm drunk, I've not clocked. So I've just posted this picture. And then these blog pages started like clipping it. And I was like, and that was my first experience of
the show
blog pages, and I was like, oh my god. So yeah, I realized I have to calm down, because as well, when I drink, I get really loud, I get obnoxious, and like I'm not like the best version. I think me when I'm drunk, this whole other personality comes out. I don't know who she is.
I've named my drunk alter ego.
Oh really?
And all my friends know her really well. She's called Claire. So it's not me, it was Claire. And like everyone has met Claire, and that's this whole thing. So maybe you should name your drunk alter ego. What can we call her?
Right.
Cheyenne.
Yeah,
Shannon? That's boring.
Yeah.
Sorry if you call Shannon, but it's boring.
It's weird because my name's Shy and I'm not shy.
You are not shy.
Especially when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Maybe, what's a fun name?
Mercedes.
Okay, I'm Mercedes.
Yeah!
We got my cousin Mercedes as well.
Mercedes is a really fun name. Oh my God. You could just blame it all on her and then it's no drama. Obviously, you just said, I didn't realise that's the first time you meet these people on the dates. When we have people on the pod, we like literally research living daylights out of them and then kind of think in the vibe that we like, how do you prep for, because yours is so different. Like you actually look 10-10. It's actually a date setting. Like it's quite intimate. Like this is quite open. I feel this is like a living room.
It's nice in here.
Thank you.
And your team are really lovely.
Yay! How do you prep for a big day? What are your tips?
Well, do you know what? Everything's so different now because where I have to do everything independent, so it's hard because even when I'm on set, I'm like half producing it. So I'll be sat in so like the way the show is set up, it's so we do like these intrusive clips that make the whole show funny.
Yeah.
So I'll be like filming in the middle of date, then they'll say something funny and then I'll want them to pick it back up at the end bit. So I'm just making a mental note and I'm like, as soon as there's a pause, I'm like, right, write that down.
Yeah.
So it's really hard, I think, to stay in character when I have to wear like every hat and position of the production at the moment.
Yeah.
But how I usually prep is I try not to do as much research, but I will look for certain things that would be a good topic of conversation.
Okay.
It's nice. There might be something that I've like researched about someone and then it would just be good just to hear their point of view or their perspective.
Yeah.
I try to avoid being, I know the whole show is controversial, but I'll avoid like certain topics.
Yeah, of course.
You have to, but that's it really. Just research the person. And I think it's always nice when you do look into someone and you kind of study them almost. You might not say it on camera, but something might spark something where you're like, oh, you really know about this. And it just makes your relationship nicer with these people. Because this whole industry is built on like your relationship and connecting with others. And I'm a proper deep soul. I'm like, I want to connect. I want to find a reason why we can get on.
Oh, you've got to find that common ground and then you can just go in with that. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, that's good. I feel like something I want to talk to you about is Vanessa the Finessa.
Oh my God, yes.
Vanessa can be your drunk alter ego.
I know, that's what everyone thinks it is. They're like, is this your alter ego?
I love it. I love it. Like, I stand by Finesse's man forever.
I think it is just what I secretly want to do, but I could never. Like, so at the moment, I put her back, like it's on hold. Yeah. Only because if I'm going stateside, I've had a few conversations. God willing, they continue. So we might be taking that here because I feel like it's wasted over here because finesse culture isn't really a thing. So
I mean, there's this one girl on TikTok, I don't know if you've seen her, she's blonde and she's like, watch how I got this man buy me a Birkin, and then her boyfriend's in jail, and I'm like, retweet.
Oh my God, I need to learn some tips for Vanessa.
For Vanessa, for you.
But it's really crazy. So obviously I created the character, but it was like a 2-part project. The point of it was create like a documentary side, like the real dark side of finesse culture, like the whole Dubai porta potty, like all the dark stuff that these women do not post about. They post, get your money, get your bag, but they're not posting like how you're going to be chat on. Get that. You know? And it's like, so I wanted to do a documentary to highlight that. But then obviously I wanted to build the whole concept through this character. So in my head, it was like, build it. And that is dropped this like really thought-provoking thing, but it's
amazing.
Yeah, but it's hard because everything is about funding, and it's getting people to like, you have to do proof of concept because nobody wants to take like a chance anymore. Commissioners, that's at you. And so do you know what I mean? So it's like, and I'm more of a go-getter anyway. So fine, you don't want a commission, I'll go find a way myself. And so I started putting out Vanessa, and then it just started making money. Like people just started sending me money. So I made a joke and was like,
oh my God, I love it.
Money.
Love it.
Yeah. So everyone's like, you should do a thingy. And I was like, okay, send me money then. And people actually did. And I just thought, I've not touched the money. It's got money in there, but
that's how you fund your commission.
How
babe.
we fund it. So yeah, that is that.
Chian, you're a proper grafter. Like,
it's
really just like blown away. Like how you start something, build it, do this, build it, do this, build it. Like,
no, but it's annoying though because I'm like, I don't always follow things through. I will start it and it's like that.
Yeah, but even the starting it, like I have had maybe 1 or 2 ideas. I don't start it. I just, that's like really incredible.
I'll help you. I'm the biggest. Anyone says they've got an idea, I'm like, right, we're going to do it. And now I've got a plan. We're going to execute it. Like, I'm a bit intense like that.
No, but I love it. Like that was really inspiring. Do you have anything? Yeah. Any tips, I suppose, for me? How do you like, because I'm more about the fun. I feel like you're like business.
Yeah, I'm business, but I also need to learn the fun because I think I get
I'll teach you. I will teach you the
You
ways.
need it.
Yeah.
So I think when it comes to it, with anything, you have to have like a strategy.
Okay.
Because I think everyone has an idea. Everyone wants to, but then it's like also that fear of judgment.
It's the fear.
Ego, and then you get scared because even for me, when I was starting Finessa, everyone was like, that's a flop. It's embarrassing. Like, honestly, the haters were coming. And even people that knew me, they were like, other podcasters were like atting me. And I was like, let me live. Like, let me just try something. And I think it did make it hard because people are so used to seeing me do one thing. It's like people attach that to you. So when you try, explore and be creative, people want to just try and put you in a box.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to be put in a box. So I'll just keep trying. So anyone that has got a dream or a goal, just actually write like a strategy on how you're going to get there. So it might be, I want 10,000 followers, someone that's just building, and I want this brand deal. So work out how you're going to get there. Like everyone has that, like say you want to do another show.
Yeah.
You're going to keep talking, but you have to actually have a plan.
Yeah.
And so many people like this whole, we're going to manifest. Of course you're going to manifest, but you also have to apply yourself.
Yes.
So it's just doing that. And I'm a dreamer, so no goal is too big. So if you want to write whatever it is that like, just dissect, go work backwards. So this is the goal, and just work backwards with your steps on how you're actually going to achieve it. So we'll do that.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Really inspiring. I didn't realize that was really, I thought I was just going to stick it on you on Valentine.
Yeah.
Just taking a whole other direction. Right. I would say you are the connoisseur of dating at this point. So we've had some of our listeners, followers, viewers, and maybe some of our crew write in to stay or escape. So we've got some like date scenarios, and you can tell us your advice whether you would stay or you should escape this date. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We've got 3. This is the first one. So basically, I had a whole evening planned with my date. Early on, my date gets a no caller ID phone call, which I told him to answer as a joke. He answers, and I quickly realize no caller ID is actually a girl. And he says, oh, I'm busy. I'll talk to you later. I asked him who it was, to which he says, oh, what the fuck? He says it's an old dating app match he never met, and she's a bit weird and obsessive, basically always calling him out of the view. I said, well, why the fuck did you say you were going to call him later? He's saying that he starts overcompensating and proving he's not lying by showing me their DMs. He says he's worried about giving me the wrong impression. Sorry, this is such bad reading. He basically said to me he was worried about giving me the wrong impression. So he calls her back and says, look, talk to her and ask her if there's anything going on between us. So then I do it out of shock and awkwardness, but it actually does seem like this. So basically they're on a date, no caller ID calls him. He answers, says, I'm busy. She goes, what the fuck are you doing? And then he says, oh, it's just this random on a dating app. Shows her the DMs. Then she says, call him, calls her bluff, and then she does speak to him. What's going on here?
This man is lying. Listen. And the reason why I say that, firstly, women, there's no girl to girl anymore. Like these side chicks are on his side. So he's partnered up, and he's probably said, listen, when I'm with my girl and I did like, you have to blag it. And she's realized I really am the side chicks. And I'll just go, be like, no, we're just friends. And yeah, I don't believe.
Is that what's going on?
Because the way I just see it is, Like a man that really is about you, they know how to handle a situation. So he's not gonna, I'm gonna call you back, I'm gonna call you back. That's shifty, firstly. It would just be like, listen, put it on speaker, stop calling my phone, I'm with my woman, and like that's it. Like you put it, like men are very logical thinkers. So they will want to like have the solution. No, they are. They're like I'm an emotional thinker, but men are logical.
I am emotional. It's a good way to put it.
No, but as in when it comes to like a solution, men usually like to try and find a solution straight away.
Right.
Whereas I feel like as women, like we do think on it more, like we ponder because
and we react.
Yeah, but not even that. Like it's good as women that we are emotional because we think of every aspect. Whereas a man doesn't. Men aren't emotional. No disrespect to in a studio of men.
I disrespect all of you.
But it's like men will just want to nip it in the bud straight away. Yeah. So I feel like he's lying. He's absolutely lying.
And also, by the way, she's calling him on no caller ID, and then he's called her back. He's got a number.
So, oh my God, how the hell did this guy call her back? And listen, women, we've all been there before when you had to just do that random out the blue call on no caller.
I love calling off no caller ID. Do you know what? Even if I'm seeing someone, because I do it as a test. I love, like, even if I'm really seeing someone, I'll do it when I'm bored. And if you're like, hey, babe, and I'm like, well, I'm fucking on no caller ID, babe. So, I love it. I love Wait, so are we staying or are we escaping that day?
Absolutely have to escape that day. Okay. Absolutely.
And bun him. Bun him. Have I ever said that in my life? What the fuck? Right. Okay. Right, here's scenario number 2. I was so excited when my date suggested a road trip to a beach town. Undisclosed, don't know where this beach is. The drive was perfect. Music, snacks, and great conversation. But when we arrived, it hit me. Oh, no plan, no hotel, just a little bit of vague exploring. Every hotel was booked and my nerves kicked in. No worries, my date said. We'll just crash at a friend's place. Reluctantly, I agreed. When the door... Oh, no. Oh, my God. When the door opened, my stomach dropped. It was their ex. After some awkward small talk, we were let in. The night dragged as they literally were sat there reminiscing, laughing every day. What the fuck is going on? I stayed on my phone, but their voices just carried on into the night. Oh, my God. The next morning, my date suggested a hike to clear the air, but all I wanted to do was go home. Thoughts?
Babe, like, you need help. Like, seriously, there's like an epidemic of like good men. What the hell?
I genuinely think they don't exist anymore.
No, honestly.
It's an epidemic. You're right, it's an epidemic.
No, and like the thing is, right, I can't stand a man without a plan. Like sometimes you could do like,
no.
Sometimes, but no plan. You're telling me we're going for this long ass cute drive and then there's no what?
I hate you. You're like a man who's not good with logistics is disgusting.
And as well, I hate, like, listen, ladies, don't let men gaslight you. I'm not a plan. Trust me, if he wants to, he would. Do not let these... sorry, man, I'd swear.
Yeah.
I keep stopping myself. I'm like...
Oh, right. No media training around here. None.
Don't let these motherfuckers finesse you. Like, if a man really wants to, he will. He will have that planned. He'll even get a car and pick you up. The roses will be there. Like, they will. Like, they really will. To then be all nonchalant and then turn up to your ex's yard. He was only taking you to flex on his ex.
But then also, that's like quite... I'd say it's quite violent. What if my ex turned up to my house with his new girl? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? And she's letting you in, like, or maybe it's their fetish. Maybe it's fetish.
Yeah, maybe he was trying to get a little threesome in.
Some sort of role play or like something it's very Saltburn vibes.
That's mental. This one, I feel like, no offense, men, I'm throwing shade today, but do you not think? Like, what the fuck?
That's actually insane. Yeah, escape. Eject a seat, and also, bro, as if you stayed the night, you fucking idiot. What are you doing?
No. But you as well as women though, like we are people pleasers, so we're like, okay, it's fine. Really, you guys have been crying.
Yeah.
Like, is that okay? It's like,
oh my God. Have you ever argued with a boy and cried in bed and they've actually not asked you what's wrong? So now I'm crying harder.
Or you do the little, you turn around and then they don't even hug you back. And you're like, and then it's just, now I'm embarrassed to even try to come back.
That's what I mean. And now I've actually got to cry harder to the point where you know that I'm crying.
You have to firm it.
I'm double downing on my cry to the point I'm wailing, and you're kind of tapping me on the shoulder.
And you even try to like send it. So even if you do like a little bum wiggle, like just to try and get attention, just anything, and then they're just still nothing, and it's like you're stubborn.
And then maybe I'll go to the toilet and come back and slam the door where you are. Oh my God.
Loud.
Yeah.
And drink the water really hard, like gulping, like anything to get the attention.
Yeah.
And they still don't.
And then pull the covers. Wow, we've all been there. Everyone has been in that situation.
We're living the same experience.
We are. Men are actually fucking wrong, bro. Right. This is scenario number 3. It started as a simple park walk on a first day until they stopped and said, your energy, what the fuck? Your energy feels different. I laughed, but they were serious. Next thing I know, they were oh my God. Your energy feels different. The next thing I knew, they pulled out tarot cards and talking about how we were destined to meet. I tried to be polite, but things escalated. Oh my God. Things escalated when they insisted we meditate together. Felt like a joke at first, but it became pretty unnerving when they were genuinely being serious and they had planned this ahead of time. They led me to, see, if you wanted to, we would take you for a meditation.
I take it back.
If you wanted to, we would take you to meditate. And they led me to a secluded spot, pulled out incense and started chanting, guys, what are you doing? While waving the smoke around me with a poker face. Sitting awkwardly cross-legged, I wondered how have I got here. They leaned in and whispered intent things like, I can feel our souls merging. Ever since, they've spoken as if it hadn't happened, and things have been good as they were when we first started talking. What the fuck? That's weird.
No, listen, do not get finessed by the spiritual Donnies. Like, these spiritual ones.
What do you mean these spiritual Donnie? I don't know a spiritual Donnie.
These spiritual guys, they will try and lure you in with this, I feel the connect. Like, it happened to me at a house party. I was like, my friend is like projectile vomiting, violently being sick. And he's like, do you feel that? I was like, what? He's like, the connection. Honestly, they literally drop the same bars. It's the incense, and they'll bring up the crystals. They'll be like, what crystals are you into? They'll do all this astrology shit.
I don't know any men who own
man.
crystals. I don't know.
Listen, they're going to be watching and come, that you need it's rose quartz for love. They're going to bring it to you. They're going to bring it. They're going to bring it. Listen, I got finessed. I got into all the crystals. Speaking from experience. I'm speaking from experience here. No, and the thing is,
oh my God, I'm crying.
You can, it's believable. It is, because it's when you're a lover girl.
I am a lover girl.
You'll believe it.
You want to, throw a stone at me because you're spiritual, throw them all.
No.
Throw the whole bag at me.
No, it's crazy because technically that stuff is witchcraft.
What is it, judge?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah,
judge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Doing judge.
Don't fall for these spiritual guys.
But he's gone out here. They're in a secluded space. He's chanting. But then the next day, no one's addressing the elephant in the room, which Alexandra Burt brought to the UK, if anyone remembers that. What thoughts on that? Like, if that happened to you, things were going well, you met online, and then you just had this slightly weird evening, and then the next day he was like, yeah, babe, should we go get breakfast?
Do you know what? It's one of those things where you actually process and think, what the fuck? Like, is that real? You know when you think, did this really actually happen?
Is that real?
Yeah, I just would say it's nice. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, half of me is a bit like, oh, it would be nice to have someone to intentionally want to do things and help you meditate. But that just sounds like my man is just trying to lure you in.
I think he might be on drugs.
Yeah. Or drugs.
Yeah. That sounds like a big shrooms trip, that one.
Yeah.
So, No,
that's actually too much. Escape that.
No. What's the most outlandish thing you've ever done for a boy? I've done some magic.
No, can you go first? Because I want to know the bar. Because I'm a bit extra.
He told me to cut my hair off into a bob, so I did that. Cut it off into a bob. And then I hate it and I got it. But now the bob's a thing. So I've done that. What else have I done? I gave him my credit card to go to Hideout. And then I actually had bad credit for years. And I've told this story before and I said he stole it. I gave it because I'm a liar. I gave him my credit card. I was 19. I didn't even have a credit score yet and I let him run it down. That was bad.
Oh my God. Was the dick even that good?
Hell's yeah.
Dickmatized.
Hell's yeah.
That. That is actually digmatized.
I would never do that now, obviously. Yeah, I've done that.
I'm speechless.
Oh my God, what else have I done? Oh my God, I tell you what. I don't know if I told this story on him before, but basically we were seeing each other and he went to the gym and I went on his laptop and I found what can only be described as his personal home footage porn hub of him and loads of girls. And then I texted him and I was like, what the fuck? And then I realised, do I want to dump him? And then I apologised for finding it.
Oh my God, this is what I'm saying. These gaslighters. Then you're the one apologising for them.
He said sorry. He said sorry for finding him sleeping with other girls.
Oh, don't.
I remember I texted him and I was like, I can't even believe you didn't say sorry. That's how I broke the ice.
Oh my God. No.
It was bad.
God. No, I crash out hard. It's
Do
one of
you?
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
March
The
15th.
Theodora? No. Pisces.
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 Emotional, told you.
You are. My brothers are both Pisces and 3 of my ex-boyfriends.
Oh, really?
We all get along.
Yay.
They won't break your heart or piss you off.
Yeah. No, what? I'll tell you what was just stupid. This was taking it back to like school years. So like I really fancied this guy and he was like, back in the day it used to be called like GREEBOs. Like emos.
Oh, GREEBO.
Yeah, GREEBOs and emos.
I was a GREEBO.
Yeah. So I fancied this boy who was like a proper GREEBO.
Yes.
Honestly, like being like mixed race and brown, like it weren't really like the look, the GREEBO aesthetic.
I don't know, a little comb over, maybe some fake tats, you could be there.
Babes, I'd done the side fringe.
Yeah.
I started trying to learn about all these like groups.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, yeah, what was that? There was a band called Muse.
Muse.
I didn't know nothing about them. So I started just trying to like act like I knew about them. And I was like, yeah, I like them too. Then he started telling me all these facts and I know nothing. So I'm just lying.
Yeah.
And then I even asked my mum for an electronic guitar for
No.
Christmas. Just so I could have something in common with this guy. Like, I was not a GREEBO, and I used to then hang out at the skate park. I even gave myself a fake name. Yeah, and my friend done one as well. I won't out you.
Oh
And we just hang out at the skate park, just hoping this guy would notice us. And he never did.
Oh no.
Like, so that was Nick. So there was Toon. So that's how my GREEBO
Bleep the
stage.
name.
Oh no, that's fine.
Oh,
like
fine.
he doesn't even know I exist.
Oh, fine.
Like, so there was a boy in
You
school
love that.
that made me interested into the whole GREEBO gang.
I was a
Yeah.
big GREEBO. Like, I actually was. So I used to listen to that song, I'm an emo kid, not conforming as can be.
See, the only thing I know was Evanescence, and it was Bring Me to Life, and I thought I was cool.
Oh my God.
Like-
And Tattoo, the lesbian video.
Oh, no,
the thing she
I
said.
still listen to that. I still
Like,
listen to that.
That was the pinnacle of like my GREEBO stage.
Same.
Yeah, fine.
That was me, my little GREEBO initiation with my big combats with the chain.
Oh,
And
the
I was
chain.
going in
Go
just
for
to
it.
get this guy to notice me. Then obviously my hyperfixation from him wore off. So I started going to the skate park and there was a new guy who still doesn't know I exist.
love
And
it.
that's when I created the fake name with my friend because we didn't want anyone knowing what school we went to.
Oh,
And refer
fine.
back to us. So yeah,
That's good.
that's me crashing out over guys that don't know I exist.
Do you know what? I feel like I did that, not GREEBO, but I went like roadman. Because I'm not road, like everyone now knows me for being roadman, but my person at the time was like really road. And I learned all the words to like J Styles, WAV. And like we were in the car and he played it and I was like, WAV, bah, bah, bah. And then he was like, why the fuck do you know this song? And I was like, do you not like this song?
Or you like, do you not know who this is? Like,
Yeah.
are you joking?
J Styles is hard. Oh my God. Chloe from Bicester, but he's never left me. I'm embarrassed. I'm actually embarrassed.
That is so
Talking
funny.
about rappers, I'm trying to segue here. I don't know how I'm doing this. Basically, you have dated rappers, famous people, blah, blah, blah. You're obviously big Cheyenne in the industry. Who is the most, bar Akademiks, like famous, overwhelming person you've ever met?
Oh, not academic, so I can't.
Not
Okay.
Akademiks, which is a fucking flex, mate.
I'd probably say, I'm trying to think, like, as in reach wise.
Because you were at Crep's birthday, weren't you?
Yeah, I hosted.
you hosted the fucking thing?
Well, not
Babe.
the full birthday, because his drinks brand, so
Right.
they got me to host, like, the
Amazing.
big up crap.
See,
The
the playlist was insane. I've seen all the clips. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, it was so good. But do you know what it is? I think when I work, I don't like, I I'm so fixated on work. I don't have fun. That's what I was saying to you earlier. I don't have fun. Like, I'll try and have a good time.
I'll teach you.
I'm obsessed with work, so then I can't switch off.
Actually, maybe I should learn that. Actually,
Yeah.
I won't teach you. You teach
Yeah,
me.
link up. That's it.
Yes. yeah. I'd say
It's actually really hard.
I know on the spot questions are hard when you've got to go through the Rolodex.
Yeah, I think the most mainstream probably is Notes. That was on the. I'm trying to think. There's like 40 episodes, so I actually can't remember who I've done things with.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
lot.
But Notes is big and Notes is lovely. I was surprised when I met him that he was like really down to earth.
So chill.
So chill.
So chill.
So chill.
I'm trying to think who's like. I don't.
Have you met anyone like at an event and you're like, what the fuck?
Do you know what? Loads of people. I don't know how I navigate in this industry because I'm actually a bit of a hermit. Like I'm a hermit. I don't like going out.
Neither. I feel like we're similar. Like I'm really extroverted in my space, but then if I'm at an event, I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah, no, I don't. I go out and I'm like, why am I here?
Yes.
Like why am I
imposter
here?
Syndrome.
Yeah. But as well, and
Yeah.
I have this weird fear because it's kind of not even a fear. I don't know. It's partly imposter syndrome, but it's also like I can't deal with industry egos. And it's kind of like, so I find it difficult because you can't get me fake smiling. If I don't like you, I'll be so poker faced.
I think I'm quite good at it now.
I'm so bad. And it's worse because then
You've
like,
been in this longer than me, Chian. You should know.
no, do you know what it is? I just can't. And then it's like when I have to do interviews with them, like it's so hard not, like I have to, obviously for camera, I have to be smiling.
Yeah.
But then as soon as the camera's off, I'm just like, because you know what it is?
That's good.
I just feel this whole, I came into this industry naive though, and I do think it's an Essex thing, where Essex people are really friendly and really bubbly. So
And I'm not even from Essex, but I lived there for years, and like everyone's so lovely, so no judgment. No one judges anyone. No one cares about anything in Essex. They just want a good time. Yeah.
And I found like, because I am very like a typical Essex person in that sense, where I'm like, hi, da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Like, even when I come here, I'm oversharing within 3 minutes of meeting everyone.
We loved it.
But,
We loved it so much.
too much.
No, not enough.
You know, and so I kind of feel it's just that different energy. But it's like, listen, and I get people have to protect their brand.
They're
and
like
their business.
stush.
Yeah.
They're very stush and like because I think you might probably get the same. What people see of you online, they'll judge. But then me as actually like Chloe Burrows is very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They already have like an assumption with the person that you are just because of that. And it's like, it's a different persona.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's not fully because I'm not fake. Like it is a version of me.
Yeah.
But it's just a heightened version of me.
Yeah.
On camera.
Yeah.
And I think it doesn't help that my show is like about dating men. So people think that I'm trying to steal man's boyfriends. And it's not. It's an interview show. Like they're not real dates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Set up like a date. And I think that's probably the hardest thing that I battle with, where people just think they know me, but they really don't.
I don't.
Yeah, and they think I'm always like argumentative because of the show. I'm really not. But I can have an argument.
Yeah.
I
if
can
you
have
really
it.
want it, I'll give you two. If you could have dinner with 3 famous people, dead or alive, who would you have dinner with?
Okay, so
Oh, you've got your answer locked in. Okay, here we
I
go.
always think about this a lot.
Fuck. Okay. Go on.
So one of them is Tupac.
Did you see that TikTok the other day? And it basically looks like he's alive.
No,
There's
I will be in that
literally
rabbit hole.
his doppelganger who's done the clip. First off, fuck your bitch and the click you claim. Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, on TikTok. Oh, I bet Jada Pinkett is fuming.
Shit, then.
Bless her. Bless
Right.
her. All right,
The other
so
one.
Tupac.
No, don't hate me
got
because
2 more.
everyone absolutely goes mad at this one. Donald Trump. No, but
Niche. Explain yourself.
you know what it is? So basically, I feel like in my head, if we were going to sit down at dinner,
Actually,
the
that would be-
debates we would have would be epic.
That would be an amazing come correct episode.
Exactly. And then the third
And he
one-
would do it. He loves social media. He would so do it.
Yeah, see, and if we can't get Donald Trump, I'll go for Piers Morgan. But I want a female. I feel like and it probably would just be someone like Angelina Jolie because I love her. I love that she is like a proper, like she does all the philanthropy.
Yeah, no,
stuff.
she's fine.
So you need like a good like sweetheart on the team. So we're sitting at the table, sitting
Oh,
with
she'll
the
tag
balance.
team you.
Yeah, so
With
they've got
Donald.
the females.
Tupac is just there.
And he'll come because he'll have that, like the streets perspective. Then we've got Donald Trump. Like, so I
Yeah.
just feel like that's an elite table.
I would really ask Tupac about Diddy. Who's mine?
Yeah, who's yours?
Oh my God, I've never ever thought about this. I just want a good time.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest party person in the world?
So look, mine's to have a debate. I'm
No, babe. you know, I feel like, do you know what's so funny? I feel like from like age, obviously I was like a bit cheeky, naughty, but when I was like in school and then I did uni, like that's when I used my brain and I was like really academic, and I partied, but I wasn't actually out all the time. I was really determined and I got a job. Now and I was in a 5-year, you'll kill me, a 5-year situationship. I did 5 years in the trenches. And like when I did the trenches, I was at Dunkirk. I was actually in hell. So now I'm just like, I'm done using my brain. I'm really having a good time for the next few years. So I would have Tana Mojo from America. I would absolutely fucking have her. Then I would have Dom Dollar, big DJ, because we would just be having a massive party.
Love that.
And then maybe Katie Price, see what she's on.
I need to sit on your table. I feel like that's what the vibes will be.
It's a very good
we'll be
table.
debating over here.
Yeah. I can dip in and dip out.
Yeah,
and then you can dip in and dip out.
Table hopping.
Yeah, it'd be good. But like debating, I'm a people pleaser, man. I'm not trying to argue with anyone. Ever. Ever.
I'm always.
Right. Closing thoughts. What have we got coming up? What can we watch out for?
Oh God, I've got right, but let me think. What one? Let me just focus on one.
Yeah. No, everything. We want to know everything.
Well, I'm in the process. It's like a couple years. It's going to take a couple years, but I'm putting it there. I'm trying to start. Well, I am starting a dating consultancy. Yeah.
Oh, like a matchmaking thing.
Yeah, matchmaking.
What was that show fucking years ago?
Millionaire Matchmaker.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You would be so good at that.
Thank
oh my
you.
God. Yeah.
So it's because it's going to like, I really want to like do my research on people, because I don't want to have this agency and then vouch for people and then they're like absolute psychopaths.
I will be your first case.
Yeah.
Find me a husband.
So that's what I want to do. So that's like, it's just waiting for the right time. So it's getting a database of people. So in order to do that, I'm going to do not the typical influencer. I'm doing a course, but I genuinely have spent a lot of time like studying, doing my research, having the right conversations with people, like real people about like dating. So it's not just me thinking I've got an idea online and putting my opinion out. So doing like extensive research. So I want to sell a course, put my courses out. Then hopefully with that, if it's because people that are going to buy the course are people that actually want to find love, they want to boost their self-esteem. So doing that out, and I'm supposed to be, that's what I mean. I can't drop dates because I don't actually know when releases are.
You don't need to.
And I've been writing a book.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what it's about or no?
Well, this is the thing. So I've written one's finished, which is going to be an ebook on dating. And
that is incredible.
Thank you.
Ryan, you're actually like
my brain don't
killing.
rest.
You are literally insane. Like, but in a really good way. Like,
Thank
wow.
you. And a bit insane.
Yeah, you have to be. You have to be.
And my book, which is obviously about my life, which I'm working on, but that's going to take a bit longer.
The plot is not done yet.
Yeah, so if the main thing to focus probably is the ebook and the course.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And come correct, bitch.
Yes, please, like come correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, and I'm like really, obviously we've done our deep dive, but like you are really, like I feel motivated.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I feel like, did I speak too much? I feel like I spoke too much.
Not enough.
I feel like I didn't ask you enough.
It's my...
Yeah, you're like,
no!
I'm so used to interviewing. That's what I'm like, did I ask you?
No, it's always weird on the other side. Like, oh my God. No, of course. Absolutely. Oh, you are always welcome here.
Oh my God, listen, I'm coming. I'll bring...
You are always
go.
fucking welcome. Right,
Thank
plug
you.
your stuff. Where can people find you on socials?
Just Chian Reynolds on all digital platforms.
Amazing. That's so simple. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
You must come back.
No, I will.
Amazing.
will.
We should do this like what times a year?
Yeah.
For those vibes. Yay, fun!
Shall we? And happy Valentine's.
Yes! Happy Galentine.
Innit?
Fuck all you fucking losing men. And on that note, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, put your notification bell on because we have so much coming soon. Okay? I'll see you all next week. Bye!